Welcome everyone. Today we have a really nice, just satisfying full body flow. So I'm really excited to get into it. For this class, blocks are nice to have, but not necessary. And again, if being on your knees can feel uncomfortable, grab a towel, grab a blanket for support. Okay, well, let's get started in a child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide, forehead on the mat. And let your elbows rest down on the mat. Let your body get heavy. Start to breathe in and out through your nose. And separate yourself from whatever was going on before you stepped on your mat. And allow these four corners of your mat to become your safe space, a sanctuary, where you're free to explore, you're free to be imperfect. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. And a deep breath out. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. And a deep breath out. Active child's pose. Walk your hands forward. Get onto your fingertips. Let your elbows float off of the mat. You can even lift your head up a little bit so there's more space for a stretch, more opportunity for that shoulder and upper back stretch. With every exhale, you're letting your heart sink down towards the mat just a little bit more. Walk both hands over to the right. Let your left hand come out a little bit further forward. And get into that stretch in that left side body. So maybe you tilt your left shoulder up towards the ceiling. See how that feels. Or you can drop it down towards the mat. Explore with different angles. They can amplify the stretch in different ways. We change from day to day, so it's good to have variation. Walk both hands over to the left. Same thing, let your right hand come out a little bit further forward. Breathe here for 3. And again, you can tilt that right shoulder up towards the ceiling or down towards the mat. Here for 2. And 1, back to center. Let's take tabletop position, hands and knees. Make sure that your hands are shoulder distance apart, shoulders tracking over your wrists. And we're gonna do some hip circles. So bring your hips in a nice big circle around the mat. If you want to add a little wrist stretch, you can turn your fingers towards you. Or maybe you can do one at a time. One hand turn towards you, the other hand turn towards the front of the mat. Explore. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You're just checking in with your body. How do you feel? Here for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Let's do cat-cow. So inhale, arch your back. We're gonna go really slow. Exhale, round and curl. Press down and away from the mat. Really amplify the stretch in the middle back. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Come back to center, and we're gonna do modified chaturanga. So curl your toes under, and then on your next inhale, we lean forward, shoulders over wrists, elbows straight. So you're just leaning forward, gaze towards the top of your mat, tuck your pelvis under so there's not a huge arch in your lower back, slightly tucking your pelvis under, and then exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees, lean forward a little bit more on your way down and hold. Ooh, I'm feeling that already. We're here for 3, 2, 1, inhale, press up. Whew, building that arm strength. Okay, 2 more times. Inhale, lean forward, shoulders over wrists. Press down with the tips of your fingers into the mat. Activate your hands. And then exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Whew, inhale, press up. Exhale here. Okay, last one. Inhale, lean forward, shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, bend, stop at 90. Tuck your pelvis under here for 3. If you're shaking, let it shake. 2, and 1. Come all the way down, belly on the mat. Whew. Nice and warm already. Okay, take your hands to your shoulders, so shoulder height, and then bring them about 2 to 3 inches away from you. Get onto your fingertips. Let your elbows come up towards the ceiling, and then press the tops of your feet down into the mat. Spread wide across all 10 toes. Lift your kneecaps, and then inhale up to Cobra. Exhale, lower down. We're going to do that a few more times, linking your breath to movement. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up like a wave. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Doesn't matter how high you go. Exhale, come down. Again, inhale, press up and hold. This time, drop your left shoulder down towards the mat. Gaze over your right shoulder. Nice stretch here. Inhale, press back up. Switch sides. Exhale, drop your right shoulder down. Gaze over your left shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Press back up. Lower down. Extend your right hand out into a T shape. Bend your left knee. And then roll over. Rest your head onto the mat. You can stay here or wrap your left arm around your back. Stay here, or if you're ready, grab onto your left big toe and extend your left leg up. If you have any shoulder injuries or shoulder sensitivities, you might want to back off of this one. Let's be gentle with ourselves. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, come back to center, switch sides. Bring your right hand in, left hand comes out into a T shape. Bend your right knee and roll over. My back just cracked. Here for 3. And again, you can bring your right arm around your back or grab onto your big toe. Extend. 2, and 1. Roll back to center. Bring both hands underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes under. Lift your kneecaps. Elbows turn up towards the ceiling. Belly button to spine. Engage your core. And then we inhale, press up to high plank, trying to go all in one piece. Just trying. See what happens. Press down and away from the mat. Create space between your shoulder blades. Press down with all 10 fingers. Spread wide across your fingertips. What you're doing when you spread your fingers wide is you're distributing the weight across your hand so it's not just resting in your palm. Press back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Gaze between your shins. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Forward fold at the back of the mat. You can grab onto opposite elbows or interlace your hands behind your head. Spread your elbows wide. Let the weight of your hands gently pull your head down. Float your eyes closed. Relax the muscles in the back of your neck. Rock from side to side. Invite lightness into your practice. Return to your intention, non-judgment, exploration. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold, downward facing dog. Walk your hands forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, come up to stand. Drop your hands down, take Tadasana, mountain pose. Step your feet together, press down with all four corners of your feet. And really root yourself down onto your mat. Be as present as you possibly can. Tune into the details. How does the mat feel under your feet? Tuck your pelvis under. Elongate through your spine. Let your shoulders soften. Float your eyes closed. How does it feel to be standing on your mat in stillness? Really cultivating an energy of calm, of harmony, of strength, of softness. Okay, let's flow. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, forward fold, come down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold, step back to a high plank. Low plank, you have the option to bring your knees down, just like in modified chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands down, Samasthiti. One more time, Sun Salutation A. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, forward fold, come down, trust yourself. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, step back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let your breath be your guide. Focusing on our breath brings us back into our body, back into the present moment. Let your breath set the tone. 3-legged dog, lift your right leg up. Bend your top knee, knee circles. You can also roll out your ankle. You can also drop your left elbow down if you like. Three-legged dog, lift your right leg up, extend, step forward, crescent pose, top of the mat. Inhale, rise up, and hold. We're super strong in the back leg. Lift your back kneecap, get super high on the balls of your back toes, bend into your front knee, tuck your pelvis under. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Open twist to the right, right hand back, left arm forward. Keep bending into your front knee. Here for 3. Breathing in and out through the nose for 2. Embrace the sensation. And 1. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, vinyasa. Step back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, 3-legged dog, lift your left leg up. Bend your top knee. Knee circles. You can also roll out your ankle. You can also bring that right elbow down. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. 3-legged dog, extend your left leg. If you're on your elbow, bring it up. Inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot forward, crescent pose. Inhale, rise up. Make sure you're keeping that front knee bent as you rise up. Keep it bent at 90 degrees. It's going to help you rise up with stability, along with keeping a strong back leg. Okay, we're here for 3. Shoulders soften, arms engage. Elbows straight, biceps as close to your ears as possible. 2. And 1, open twist to the left. Left hand back, right arm forward. Keep bending into your front knee. We're here for 3. 2. And 1, inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, bring it down, vinyasa, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe. In and out through the nose for 3. 2. And 1, let's keep adding on. 3-legged dog, lift your right leg up, big stretch here. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, bring it in. Inhale, 3-legged dog, press back up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, twist, bring it in, hold. Inhale, 3-legged dog, press up and back. Exhale, crescent pose, step your right foot forward. Inhale, rise up. Open twist to the right, right arm back, left hand forward. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, airplane, shoot forward, lift your back leg up. Shoulder blades come together behind you. Press down and away from the mat. And breathe in and out through the nose. Lock in, belly button to spine. If it's wobbly, let it be. Don't judge yourself. Notice how you talk to yourself when things don't go your way, quote unquote, or as expected. Be open for what the practice has to teach you today. Here for 3. 2. Slowly start to bend into your front knee. Ooh. Then step back, crescent pose. Inhale here. Exhale, come down, high to low plank, vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side right away. 3-legged dog, lift your left leg up. Left knee, left elbow, bring it in. Hold. Inhale, 3-legged dog, press up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, twist. Hold. Hips stay same height as your shoulders. Inhale, come back up. 3-legged dog. Exhale, crescent pose, step your left foot forward. Bend into your front knee. Rise up. Tuck your pelvis under. Inhale here. Then exhale, open twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Keep bending into your front knee. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, airplane, shoot forward. Bring that right leg up. Breathing in and breathing out. Embrace the sensation. Tune into the details. So often we stop our practice because we're afraid of this very thing, really acknowledging the feeling. But I find that when we face these sensations head on, they're not as scary. You build that mental strength and endurance, and then it doesn't have control over you. You can do it. Okay, slowly bend into your front knee, then step back to crescent. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it down, high to low plank, vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, shift forward, high plank and hold. Press down and away from the mat. Create space between your shoulder blades, so it's a little bit of a rounding of the upper back, belly button to spine. Shoulders over your wrists. Hips same height as your shoulders. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Side plank on the right side. So stack your left foot on top of your right. Bring your left arm up. Remember your options. You can bring a knee down. Another option is to bring a knee up. Keep your hips high. Here for 3, 2, And 1, high plank, low plank, vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, high plank, come forward, hold. You got this. If not now, then when? You're gonna be so much better for it. You've always wanted to be stronger, always wanted to build that strength. This is your moment. You're already halfway through it. 3, press down and away from the mat, hips same height as your shoulders. 2, side plank on the left side. Stack your feet on top of one another. Lift your right arm up. Flex your feet. Wherever you are, your feet are flexed. And the key is to try to keep your hips high. So you're really pressing down with your bottom hand, sending your hips up. Maybe you bring a knee down or bring a knee up. 3, 2, and 1. High plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm right here with you. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, shall we keep going? 3-legged dog, lift your right leg up. Big stretch here. Exhale, fallen triangle, sweep it under and across. Go for the stretch, so keep your right foot on the mat and then extend, bring your hips up. I guess your foot is going off of the mat. It's like a paintbrush, painting on a canvas. Expand as much as possible, so bring that right foot up even higher. Hips higher, same thing as in a side plank where you're pressing down and away from the mat to send your hips up. Okay, 3-legged dog, press up and back. Right leg is up in the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your right knee down to the mat. Left leg floats. Right knee down, left leg up. Curl your right toes under. We're going for a sunbird bow. So inhale, lean forward. Exhale, chin and chest come down to the mat. Send your left leg high. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg is up in the sky. Big stretch here. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot forward. Bring your back knee down. Inhale, rise up. Tuck your pelvis under. Find that stretch in your right hip flexor. Make sure that your left knee is tracking over your ankle. Arms engaged, shoulders relax. Breathing in and out through the nose. Find that stretch. We're here for 3, 2. Inhale here. Exhale, little back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring it down. High to low plank, vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. 3-legged dog, lift your left leg up, big stretch. Exhale, fallen triangle, sweep it under and across to the right side. Lift your right arm up. Really extend that left leg. Find the stretch, press your hips up towards the ceiling. Here for 3, 2, and 1. 3-legged dog, come back to center. Inhale here, big stretch. Left knee comes down to the mat. Right leg floats. Curl your left toes under. Inhale here. Exhale, chin and chest come down to the mat. Strong right leg. Inhale, press back up. Curl your toes under, 3-legged dog. Right leg is up in the ceiling, towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Bring your back knee down. Inhale, rise up. Find that stretch in your left hip flexor. So good for posture. So good for lower back pain. Here for 3, 2. Inhale here. Exhale, little back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, bring it down, vinyasa, high to low plank. Nice work. Breathe here. 3 rounds of breath in and out through the nose. Home stretch, last flow. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Squeeze your knees together. Send your hips low. Arms engaged. Press your palms together. Turn towards the right. Twist. You can stay here, or maybe open up your arms like wings. Hips low for 3, 2, and 1. If your arms are opened up, bring them back together. Press your palms together at heart center. Step your left foot back, revolved crescent. And again, you have options for variations. Spread your arms wide or take a bind. Keep bending into your front knee. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Unravel to warrior 2. Just passing through, bend into your front knee. Skandasana, bend into your back knee at the back of the mat. You can have your hands down on the mat, or palms pressed together at heart center, or extend your arms forward, or open them up like wings, or even wrap around for that bind. Lots of options. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Take a seat, bring your butt down, turn your left toes towards the long edge of the mat so they're not out to the side. Turn towards the long edge. Take your right hand, grab onto your left ankle. Left hand sweeps up and over, flex your right foot. Find that stretch. You don't have to touch your toes. If you do, great. But you're trying to find that stretch in your left lower back. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back up. Skandasana, press your hips up. Turn towards the front of your mat. Revolved runner's lunge, so your left hand is down. Right arm is up. Keep bending into your front knee. Side plank, last one. Maybe you take a variation, grabbing onto your knee and bringing it up with you. You're really pressing down into the left side here for 3, 2, and 1. High to low plank vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last side. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Press your palms together, then turn towards the left. Send your hips a little bit lower, press down with your left hand. Thumbs come to heart center. You can stay here or expand like wings. Hips low. If your arms are expanded, bring them back together. Palms together at heart center. Step your right leg back for revolved crescent. Super high on the balls of your back toes. Engage your back leg for stability. You can stay here or again expand or take a bind. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Open up to warrior 2, unravel, bend into your front knee just for a moment, then come back to Skandasana at the back of the mat, bend into your right knee. You can bring your arms down. You know the variations. Do what feels right for you. Connect to your breath. All right, bring your butt down to the mat, turn your toes towards the long edge. Take your left hand, grab onto your right ankle. Sweep your right arm up and over, turn your chest up towards the ceiling. Flex your foot. Here for 3. Nice stretch here. 2. And 1. Inhale, come back up. Skandasana. Shift towards the front of the mat. Bring your right hand down, left hand up for revolved runner's lunge. Last side plank. Find your variation. Maybe you're bringing a knee up. Press up. Here for 3, 2, and 1. High to low plank vinyasa. Yes, you did it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Forward fold at the back of the mat. Grab onto opposite elbows. Bring your feet to the outer edges of the mat. And breathe. Rock from side to side, again, inviting lightness. Maybe a soft smile grows across your face. Gratitude, contentment that you made it to your mat today, that you pushed past mental limitations, limiting beliefs of what you can or can't do. Malasana, yogi squat. So turn your toes out, bring your hips down. You don't have to come all the way down. Palms at heart center. Use your elbows to press your hips back, amplifying the stretch in your hips. And again, float your eyes closed. Tune in. Tune into your inner voice. How are you feeling? What do you need? Connect to your breath. And know that you are here. You are present on your mat. You are present for this life. Forward fold, bring your hands down, hips up. Downward facing dog, walk your hands forward. 3-legged dog, lift your right leg up. Half pigeon, right knee comes down to your wrist. If you want to use blocks, big books, blanket, whatever for support, feel free to do so. Go ahead and fold forward. Allow your entire body to soften. Your shoulders, your face. With every exhale, you're ungripping just a little bit more. Releasing those areas that are tense without us even trying. Sometimes our baseline is just stress, intensity, fight or flight. Take this moment to let all that go, just for a few minutes. Let the space be truly safe. Gently start to rise up. We're going to extend both feet out in front of you. Paschimottanasana. Flex your feet. Then inhale, elongate. Exhale, fold forward. Grab onto the outer edges of your feet. More than okay to bend your knees here. More than okay to start slow. In fact, I suggest it. Start slow, even though you know you can go lower. Don't force it. Start slow and see what happens. Inhale, press up. Cross your legs. Plant your hands down. Shift forward. Come back to downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Three-legged dog. Half pigeon. Bring your left knee down. And one side is likely going to feel different than the other. It's normal. Let it happen. And just approach it with curiosity. What can you do on this side to best support this posture? Best support your muscles. Best create a relaxing environment where your muscles can slowly ungrip. Breathing in and out through the nose and softening the edges, softening your heart. Slowly press up. Extend both legs out in front of you. This time we're taking a straddle. Bring your legs wide. Plant your hands down on the mat. Start to walk them forward until you find your edge, that place where there's a stretch, but it's manageable. No pinching, no sharp sensations. Breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe you start to notice that you're able to go a little bit lower as your muscles soften. Float your eyes closed and breathe into your inner groin, those muscles that are working to ungrip, elongate, and relax. Imagine the tension dissolving away, creating more space, more openness. Slowly walk your hands back. Bring one hand underneath each knee, and then just bring your legs together. Bend your knees, soles of the feet on the mat, and then lay back. You can windshield wipe your knees from side to side to reset. Come back to center, and we prepare for bridge pose. Reach your hands down so that your fingertips are just grazing the back of your heel. And then inhale, send your hips up. Stay here or interlace your hands underneath your hips. Press down with your big toes. Send your hips up. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower down. Okay, you can do that one more time, or take Urdhva Dhanurasana full wheel if that is in your practice. Okay, inhale, we press up. And breathe in and out through the nose. Exhale, come down. Nice. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Extend both legs up towards the ceiling. You can stay here, or you can take Halasana, plow pose, by lifting your hips up, sending your feet up and overhead, and bringing your hands to your lower back for support. It's a very nice posture to do after those back bends. You can stay here or try bringing your knees down to the mat. They frame your ears like earmuffs. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release all the way down. Savasana, final resting pose. And this pose is important, so give it your presence. Find stillness. There's so much power in our stillness, especially in a world that likes to move fast. Explore what going slow, being still, intentionally feels like. To truly sit with yourself in the present moment. And again, just like in the beginning of class, we connect with our breath that serves as an anchor, our life force. That when we tune into our breath, we know we are tuned in to the here and now. No one breath is the same. No one moment is the same. Be present for the experience. Breathing in and out through the nose. And if your mind wanders, that's okay. Just simply bring it back. Bring it back to your breath. Back to the feeling of the back of your hands resting on the mat. The air against your skin. the rise and fall of your chest. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your ankles and your wrists. Bend your right knee, roll over to the left side. In a fetal position, bringing your knees up towards your chest. Press up to a seated position with your eyes closed and palms together at heart center. Nice and slow. Let's take a collective breath to seal our practice for today. Inhale here, and exhale, release. Thank you so much for showing up for your practice today, for sharing your energy, and for approaching your practice with curiosity and compassion. It has been my greatest honor to practice with you. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be at peace. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.